Time to get a check on our stock market today. ABC 7 business commentator Richard Stern joins us now. And Richard, the stocks were down from the get-go, and they stayed that way all day long, huh?
Scott, unfortunately, you're exactly right. I learned a long time ago that some days there are simply more sellers than buyers, and that was the case all day. The Dow Jones Industrial Average was down by a whopping 267 points at the low of the day. We did pick up 67 of those points, but no matter how you slice it, 11 out of 11 of the S&P sectors were lower. 29 out of the 30 stocks that make up the Dow Jones Industrial Average were lower. So what was number 30? Apple, the only member of the Dow Jones Industrial Average to post a gain for the day. So let's take a look at the numbers, and they are not very attractive. There you see the Dow down almost exactly 200 points, 1.1%, its biggest drop since the 13th of September, closing at 18,128.66, that on a volume of 644 million shares. The NASDAQ, its biggest decline since the 9th of September, down almost 82 points, more than 1.5%, closing at 5,246.79, that on volume of 1,539 million shares. And of course, two down arrows means the third one, the S&P down 1.25%, almost 27 points at 2,136.73. I also learned a long time ago that even on days when the markets go down, there are stocks that go up. And today, one of those stocks, in addition to Apple, was Yum Brands. Yum, which owns Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, and KFC, said it will finalize the sale of all of its units in China, and as a result will have lots of cash available. It intends to return between now and the year 2019 $13.5 billion to its shareholders, some of it in the form of dividends, some of it in the form of stock buybacks. But again, the stock was up by 1.2% today, and when stock can go up by 1.2% when the Dow is down by 200 points, that is a pretty darn good performance.
And Richard, kind of hard to believe, but you have more bad news on Samsung.
Haley, it is hard to believe it can get worse, but with all the news, the stock today was down by a whopping 7.5%. And whether the damages are truly understood and the size of the damages, we'll just have to wait and see. But not a very good day.
Definitely not. Thank you, Richard.
You're welcome.